here this last month. She weighs about 9,000 pounds. And last in line, certainly not least, is our youngest elephant, Jody. And Jody is 26 years old. She's 8,000 pounds. And what do you guys think? Aren't they beautiful elephants we have here? They are Asian elephants, as I mentioned before. One of the ways we can tell they're Asian elephants is by looking at the size of those ears. Their ears are much smaller than an African elephant's. They're also in the shape of the country of India. But here in just a moment, they're going to give you a nice big elephant-style Cincinnati Zoo welcome. I want you guys to give them a big wave, and they will wave right back to you. They are getting in line. They are so excited to get the show started. There's Jody on the right-hand side, her big elephant wave. My time in the middle there. And over on the left-hand side. We do a lot of work with these elephants every single day, and we want to show you one of the first things that happens every single morning with these elephants here at the zoo. Coming forward, we'll have our youngest elephant, Jody. And you might notice that Jody and the rest of the elephants are just a little bit taller than their keepers. So what Rick is going to ask Jody to do is he's going to ask her to lay down on the ground. Remember, she's an 8,000-pound animal, so it might take her a moment longer to lay down than it might take you or I. But there she goes, lowering her back knees, lowering her front legs, and then she will roll over on her side. Good job, Jody. You'll notice our elephants are very clean this morning. This is the position that they get backed in every single day. So Rick will look at her eyes, we'll look at her ears, make sure there's teeth. So we'll look at her back. Any scrapes, any ingrown hairs, things like that. The back end, yeah, a little stinky back there, that's what I thought. And then look at her feet. Elephant feet support a lot of weight, and over time, cracks may develop, so we want to make sure that their feet are always looking good. They do get pedicures about every other day here at the zoo. But when Rick sees that everything is good with Jody, he'll give us a thumbs up, and he will say, all right. And when he says all right to Jody, Jody knows it's time to go ahead and get on up. Just like she went down, it might take her a few more moments. She'll raise her front legs, raise herself onto her back legs, and there she is. So that's what we do with our elephants every single day. Great job, Jody. We'll move her back in line. When you're looking at an elephant, you notice all kinds of different things. We talked about their ears, how they're Asian elephants. You also notice that big nose they have in front. That nose is called their trunk. And the elephant's trunk is like their lifeline. They'll use it for virtually everything they do. With Eric, we designed a little elephant pickup test. Eric has a very small item in his hand. It is a pencil. He's going to drop it on the ground. The Mai Tai is right there to help him out. You see, Asian elephants have one finger-like lip or extension. They can use to pick up something as small as a blade of grass or even a dime. There's her elephant-sized pencil, Mai Tai. It's a great one. She wanted to show you a giant pencil. She will be doing her autographs after the show. So next in line, maybe she'll go back to picking up that pencil. We'll see. It might be a surprise, but she's going to pick up. Elephant trunks weigh about 200 pounds. They have over 100,000 muscles. Excellent job. That's her pencil. You can't even see it. That's how small it is. But like I said, they can pick up items that are very, very small. One of their favorite small items to pick up here at the zoo are jelly beans. That is their favorite reward here. We have a piece of PVC tubing. It's hollow and it's slippery, but I mentioned that they're very dexterous with their trunks. Mai Tai will use a tip of her trunk to pinch it and lift it as high as she can in the air, showing off again those amazing muscles in her trunk. She's got it pulled up high. Excellent job, Mai Tai. Hand that down to Dan there. Next in line, we have something even a little bit more difficult. It's a 50-pound log. And elephants over in Asia are often used to help farmers harvest their fields, especially during monsoon season. So this is what Asian elephants are doing every single day. There you go. Awesome job, Mai Tai. Dan is 50 pounds. Now be careful there. Okay, now folks, this is our true elephant swing piece. We have a 500-pound log. You guys believe that? That's what's up front. Eric is going to be very careful as Mai Tai rolls it towards her, lifts it up as high as she can. Excellent job, Mai Tai. Dan, be careful. I said that's a 500-pound. Okay, we tricked you. That wasn't really a 500-pound log, but in the wild, lifting up something that heavy would be absolutely no problem for Mai Tai. So great job to her. We'll move her back in line. Other than using their trunks to pick things up off of the ground, elephants will also use their trunks to reach very, very high in the trees. In fact, in Africa, competition.
Hold on, look, we're watching elephants.
design sort of another elephant test. We'll take a very long bamboo stick with a piece of fruit on the end and hold it up as high as we can. And the elephant's job is to reach as high as they can.
Get up there.
Pick the fruit off the end to demonstrate how high they can reach. You see that apple we have here? We'll start with Mai Tai in the middle. Mai Tai, reach your trunk as high as you can. And remember, just flip that apple off of the end. We want to show these folks how amazing. Oh, Mai Tai, you cheated. Oh, branch down, that's okay. We'll try with Shotzi over there on the left-hand side. As I mentioned before, Shotzi is our largest elephant that we have. When she reaches as high as she can reach nearly 18 feet in the air. So I want you to also look at while she's trunk, finger-like lip she has on the end of it. So excellent job, Shotzi. She didn't cheat, she did a great job. Now we'll do Jody next on the right-hand side. Jody's, like I said, our youngest elephant. She's very impressionable. I hope to take notes from Mai Tai on how to be a cheater. So Jody, lift up your trunk as high as you can. Pluck that apple off the very, very end. So close, you are so close. And she got it. Great job, Jody.
Because the one in the middle cheated.
Mai Tai in the middle there, who cheated the first time. You think you can give her another chance to do it the right way? Yeah, I do too. We'll give her one more shot on the apple. Apples are one of her favorite foods here at the zoo. Our elephants absolutely love produce. Bananas, sweet potatoes, apples, watermelon, you name it, they'll eat it. So we'll give her one more chance. So Mai Tai, remember, lift up your trunk as high as you can. No pulling the branch down. I do also want you to notice these elephants are dusting themselves while they're out there. It is a hot day. That's how they keep cool, throwing all that dirt on themselves, just like Mai Tai did. Mai Tai, reach your time. Mai Tai! You cheated just one more time. That's okay. Truthfully, in the wild, if an elephant couldn't quite reach those fruits and leaves at the top of the tree, they would just knock the whole tree over.
She's like, I'm not working. I'm not doing all that work.
Good job to her. But we'll give her a little bit of a break. I did give her a rough time for cheating. With our other two elephants, though, we want to show you one of the most amazing things that elephants are able to do.
Hold this for a minute. Filming them.
10,000 pounds. They're very, very big animals.
No, you gotta move
You might
it
think that they are very clumsy if they are so large, but it's entirely opposite. We have two stumps in our elephant yard, and if they're going to be falling down trees or logs like this over
yeah, you gotta get that. They're gonna stand up on that thing.
Play on them and help them to practice their physical and their mental balance. And it's no different here at the zoo. We want to make sure that these girls are physically and mentally fit. So you see Shotzi over there on the right side, Jody over there on the left-hand side, and they're beginning to step up onto these logs. Now, believe it or not, here in just a moment, they'll be able to balance all of that weight just on these two stumps. Now, what's more, after they're on there, they are able to rotate while they're on these stumps. They have centers of balance inside of their feet, just like we might stand on our tiptoes or the balls of our feet. But one more thing while they're up there, can anyone here, I want to ask this question, can anyone do a split? Raise your hand really hard if you can. Some of you can, I certainly can't, but some of you raise your hand. John, or Shotzi on the right-hand side is doing her own elephant-style split. And look closely on the left-hand side. We'll see Jody doing her own elephant-style split as well. She'll lift up one foot in the front and one foot in the back as soon as she's ready. And then she will do something called a brace, which is lifting up both feet on the same side. And then Mai Tai is kind of standing in the way right there, but you did see Shotzi on the right-hand side doing it. They're amazingly balanced animals just to be able to stand on that stump with just 2 feet. So they did a great job. We'll keep them off of the stumps and let them have a little bit of a break. They did a really great job. Before I mention all these different things that elephants are able to do,